Clemson's waiting on an announcement that's coming tomorrow. 2023 defensive end David Ojiegbe. That's how I've been saying his name.
It sounds good.
If I'm getting it wrong, I apologize. He's a kid. He visited a couple of times over the spring. Was on campus for the spring game. He's got more than 30 offers, if I'm not mistaken. Maryland, Penn State, Miami, North Carolina have all shown interest in him. He's set to announce sometime tomorrow. I don't know if he's put out a time or anything yet. Feel pretty good about Clemson's chances of landing him, becoming the fourth member of the class, and kind of keeping some of this momentum they've gotten going over the last few weeks going, after adding Chris Vazina, the quarterback, and tight end Reed McKeska. Another kid I've been keeping an eye on is offensive lineman Sullivan Absher. He was also at the spring game. Really liked where Clemson stood with him coming out of that visit. But, as we all know, recruiting's ever-changing. A lot of moving parts. He was at Notre Dame spring game over the weekend. Notre Dame, some of the people I've talked to, Notre Dame feels real confident about where they stand, after that visit. It was a 3-4 day affair. It was a whole weekend deal. He stayed up there. They're making a strong push for him. Offensive line target Monroe, Clemson offensive line target Monroe Freeland was also there. So Sullivan Absher is another guy to keep an eye on here over the next few weeks, see how things play out. I always like to, when a kid takes a visit, I always like to wait a few days, let the high of the visit wear off, and then kind of revisit and see if you can find out where things stand, because kids are always on the high coming off a visit. So we'll have to see, give it a few more days, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm not sure when he's going to announce yet, but, we'll see. I don't think it's going to be too long in the near future.
Absher is the 7th rated player in the state of North Carolina. He's a top 300 player, number 22 at his position, according to the 247 Sports Composite, with 16 offers. The 31 offers that Jason mentions for Ojiegbe. Run that by me again. I like your pronunciation. I think that works.
I've been saying Ojiegbe.
Ojiegbe.
I don't know. See, now I kind of like yours. So,
no. It just didn't sound right coming out of my mouth, and I thought, how did Jason say that? All right. Well, we will find out, especially if he signs with Clemson. Of course, we will find out the correct pronunciation, and everybody will get familiar with it at some point. But he's a top 20 edge rusher, and Dabo and staff are going all the way up to Washington, D.C., plucking him out of the very talented DMV to grab a top 200 player.
Yeah, Clemson's having fun with us, getting a lot of these players with the hard to pronounce last names. Got several of them under roster right now. It takes a little getting used to, but yeah, I really like Ojiegbe. If you watch his film, he's a straight up edge rusher, and I think he is a perfect fit for what Clemson does on defense, and as aggressive as they are on the front four. But it might take him a year he might need a year in the weight room, a year to acclimate to this level. But I think he's a very, very solid pickup if Clemson can land him tomorrow.